We're going on a BC road trip to Prince George, the home of my favorite roadside attraction, Mr. PG. If you know one thing about this place, it's that they have a huge mascot that looks like he's made out of wood. He's actually made out of steel now, and before you even start driving north, you need to get this guy's name right, okay? So I was walking through the airport in Vancouver when I returned from a recent trip to PG, and I was carrying this guy. And I was wearing a sweatshirt that happened to have Mr. PG on it. More than one person pointed at me and said, "PG man." And I'm pretty sure they were referring to this guy, not me. Even though I was decked out in PG stuff and I also am a Mister. This guy's name is Mr. PG, not PG man. And he's the mascot of Prince George, and that's been his name for decades. He's found his home in various places over the years, and right now he lives at the junction of Highway 16 and Highway 97, and he's visible from rooms at the place that I always stay at when I'm in PG, and I'm not staying at my Grandma Rose's house. The Prestige Treasure Cove Resort is literally where Ice Cube stayed when he played in Prince George recently. He played a show there. This is the best place in town, as far as I know. Another place you want to check out is Daydream Donuts. Every town has a great donut shop, and this is the best one I've been to in PG. They make all sorts of custom cake and yeast donuts. The best ones are the ones that have candy on them. Tell them I sent you. If you're looking for drinks, you might be surprised to learn that there are a bunch of excellent craft breweries in town, as well as a couple cideries. Crossroads Brewery is just a hop from the donut shop, and they've got excellent beers. Around the corner is Trench Brewing, which is a gigantic, it's like a community hall where they hold trivia nights, other events. It's a great place for hijinks. And after you sober up, maybe the next day, head to the Exploration Place, the home of Prince George's Museum and Archives, dinosaurs, other stuff. Here, you're gonna learn about the colonial history of the area. You'll also learn stories about the Claytley Tenay people who used to have a village right on the very site of the museum. You'll learn about the history and the natural history, and you're gonna meet a bird named Loki. He's been there for 10 years. He's a magpie. He learned to speak like a parrot. He was rescued after a dog attacked the nest that he lived in, and he's been living there ever since. Lastly, there's a display at the museum that features me telling a story about the lost Mr. PG. Actually, not this one. He went on a trip around the world like Justin McElroy, but he wound up coming back with a cigarette in his mouth and a beer tap located under his kilt where his junk is. You'll have to visit the Exploration Place to hear me tell you that story on a video there. Enjoy your PG road trip.